For centuries, the classroom remained unchanged, and teachers relied on direct instruction, using tools like chalkboards and textbooks. Chalkboard provided students to be presented with information clearly. Students copied notes, joined discussions, and engaged in the classroom. Textbooks provided contents and certain ways of discussing the teaching section. Students took notes and completed assignments. Teachers read aloud, providing the students with supplements that they can take notes on. Approach emphasized rote learning and memorization. Foundation provided basic literacy and numeric skills. The invention of the projector marked a tremendous change in technology used in the classroom. Overhead projectors, presented in the mid-20th century, provided teachers to display transparency with pre-written notes, diagrams, and images, saved much of the classroom time to allow for more engagement and presentations, providing the students with educational films that allowed them to engage in the experiences. Teachers are able to pause, rewind, and replay the content as needed. These tools that I'm going to talk about have supplemented existing teaching methods. They did not change the way teaching was, but they enhanced the way students and teachers are able to engage with each other in the classroom, with the assignment and with the topics and content displayed. Late 20th century, we've witnessed the rise of computers in the classroom, in a new era of classroom technology. Usually, computers were used primarily for administrative tasks, but with time, their presence for educational reasons became extremely important. Educational softwares emerged, offering more engagement and allowing for students to see everything, all their assignments online much more clearly. Personalized instructions and many options to be displayed on the screen. They're able to understand the assignment in their own specific way, so it became more of personalized learning for the student. Students can learn at their own pace and explore topics in depth as they need. You can also see immediate feedback on their assignments and submissions. And computer labs also started to emerge, providing more students with dedicated spaces to digital learning. Technology advanced interactive whiteboards have emerged, meaning the functionality of a computer, projector, and whiteboard. These tools allow teachers to create dynamic presentations, engage multimedia content, and allow the students to engage in the activities. So using the board allowed for the students to be able to do much of the active learning. Educational apps provided personalized learning for the students, experiences, and gamified content. Go access to educational resources. Classrooms became easily engaging with these tools as they provided an easier route for the students and the teachers to actively learn together. Integration of mobile and active technology, the departure from traditional student-teacher teaching and learning. Technology all in all empowered these students to take ownership of their education. Currently also looking at the VR and virtual reality presented to students today, as AI learning platforms that provide learning in a different way for the students. Technologies identify the student learning process so that they can identify gaps, and they will provide personal assistance for each student, which is amazing if you think about how progress could be done within teaching and assignments and personalized learning and active learning all in one. Reality can also transport the students into historical events and actually have them live the moment as if they're in that time of day and just have a whole on different experience. Even use the VR to actually see inside of a human body as well, just in case that they are learning, but they don't need to actually be in an actual human body to see all the stuff. Engagements foster learning and make them more memorable, so the student never actually forgets them as well as they're experiencing them, which has the potential to revolutionize education all in one. For equitable access to these technologies remains a challenge. Crucial to make sure that all students, regardless of their background or ethnicity, have the potential to experience these tools. Technologies must enhance learning and be critically evaluated. Focus on student-centered environments. For critical thinking collaboration. Technology should individualize education and provide different learning paths. The platforms should be adjusted to the student's pace. On augmented reality, it creates an intense experience. Always remember as educators to use technology as a tool and not a solution.